Good afternoon. Fade to Black breaking news for this Thursday, July 3rd, 2025. This is all of the news that you need. I'm Jimmy Church. Happy 4th of July, everybody. Yeah, it's July 3rd. Tomorrow, Friday, is July 4th. Pretty cool that July 4th officially falls on a Friday. And on the weekend, everybody celebrate, have fun, and be safe out there. All right. Wow, yes, July 4th weekend. This week on Fade to Black, great week. Great week to be back. On Monday, we did a Peru Bolivia recap special. Tuesday night, Ron Meyer was here. Jesus had an NDE. Last night, great conversation with Lance Hightower, Dogman in the USA. Tonight, it's Eric Wargo. We're going to be talking about precognition, time travel, and UFOs and how they are all connected. I do have one major event coming up at the end of this month, August 1st through the 3rd, 2025. I'll be in Charlottesville, Virginia for the PSI Games. The links for the PSI Games are below. The Psychic Olympics, tickets, speakers, events, everything that you need is in the link below. All right, let's get to it. On this day in history, 1969 and 1971, Brian Jones of the Rolling Stones and Jim Morrison die 2 years apart on the same day. Here's your fader fact. The hottest temperature ever was 134 degrees Fahrenheit in Death Valley, Nevada in July of 1913. By the way, before global warming. I'm just saying. All right, let's get to the breaking news. Michael Madsen, star of Kill Bill and Reservoir Dogs, has died at the age of 67 at his home right here in Malibu, California. Rest in peace, Michael Madsen. Something has just entered our solar system and is heading towards Earth. That's right, interstellar. NASA has just confirmed that A11PL3Z is an interstellar object and gave it a new official name, 3I Atlas. The agency also revealed that the object is a comet, not an asteroid, and updated other information about its trajectory. 3I Atlas will make its closest approach to the sun in around 4 months. Yeah. And then it's going to just blast out of our solar system. This will be the third confirmed interstellar object ever. NASA has successfully completed the RS-25 engine checkout test at the Kennedy Space Center in Florida, ensuring seamless communication between the SLS core stage and its engines ahead of the first crewed mission to the moon in more than 50 years. 3 of the 4 engines being used for the upcoming Artemis II mission have already flown in a combined 22 mission as part of NASA's, get ready for it, its shuttle program, which ran from 1981 to 2011. 1 engine will be making its launch debut. Wow, back to the moon. A new study from Vlad Eisenberg, assistant professor in Temple Psychology and Neuroscience Department, highlights a notable limitation of artificial intelligence and a huge difference between AI and 3-year-old humans. The report, called CLA-12, shows that the human visual system is far more data efficient than current AI, and that perceptual abilities of a 3-year-old outperform it. For the study, 3 to 5-year-olds were asked to identify objects from images presented at speeds of 100 milliseconds, while their attention was disrupted by factors such as noise or TV or an iPad or something. But AI got dusted by a 3-year-old. 3 passengers narrowly avoided disaster after a Tesla in self-driving mode made a left turn down a set of railroad tracks in Sinking Spring, Pennsylvania. Some things you just can't make up. The three were able to safely exit the vehicle before the EV was struck by a train just minutes later. According to Western Berks Fire Commissioner Jared Renshaw, quote, the Tesla went down the tracks approximately 40 to 50 feet. I'm a long, long way from ever getting into a self-driving anything. Microsoft will lay off nearly 4% of its workforce again, 9,000 employees. The company said all of this yesterday in their latest job cuts, while currently investing $80 billion in artificial intelligence infrastructure. So let me get this straight. You want to lay off humans and spend another $80 billion when you could have used that $80 billion to keep people employed. Strange. AI, everybody chasing the money. More than 900 earthquakes have shaken the Takara Island chain in southern Japan over the last 2 weeks. Seismic activity has been very active in the seas around the Takara Island since around June 21st. Another 5.5 magnitude earthquake struck yesterday. I'm thinking Godzilla. I've seen this movie. New research in northwest Saudi Arabia has identified the existence of a network of previously unknown fortified enclosures. Relying on satellite imagery and ground reconnaissance, the study located 4 previously unknown complexes in Dermat al-Jandal, Hayt, Huwayat, and Khaybar, dating back thousands of years. The settlements consist of large defensive walls encircling a desert oasis. Absolutely incredible. June 2025 had 21 licensed commercial space launches, the most ever in a single month. And finally, I'm going to leave you with this. Every 4th of July, right? We look forward to barbecues, pool parties, parades, bonfires, county fairs, and fireworks. Well, when it comes to patriotic activities, right now, there's nothing quite as iconic as Nathan's famous hot dog eating contest. That's right. That is now a part of America, which has been a staple of the holiday now for over 50 years. But this year is extra special. Yeah, it marks the return of Joey Chestnut. That's right. After a 2024 ban because of his sponsorship with vegan company Impossible Foods. Again, you got to love America. It's all about the money. Seriously. There you go. There's all the Fade to Black breaking news that you need for this Thursday, July 3rd, 2025. Happy 4th of July, everybody. Breaking news is produced by Renee Neumann. I'm Jimmy Church. I want to remind everybody tonight on Fade to Black, Eric Wargo is with us. We're going to be talking about precognition, time travel, and UFOs. And also coming up at 2:30 p.m. today is my return with Christina Gomez on Mysteries with the History. So we'll see you over there. But for now, all I've got is Go Backley Tappy.